Welcome to Do I Need This? We're two millennial moms figuring it out in real time.
This is a mix of shopping, life, and chaos. From impulsive buys to real conversations we usually keep to ourselves.
So the question is, do you need this or something more? Hi everyone, welcome back to Do I Need This? I am Jen.
And I'm Alexa.
And we're so happy to have you guys back for our next episode. We have a lot of fun things to discuss today. It is Mother's Day if you're listening to this on Sunday, so happy Mother's Day. The Met Gala just happened this week, so we wanted to, as you know, fashion girlies, we want to discuss some of the cool outfits that we saw, some cool looks. Here we are in my sweatpants judging other people's outfits, but
Judging, we're not even critiquing, we're just discussing.
No, we're discussing it. We're talking about, honestly, like the stuff that we loved and the cool things about it. And I am a firm believer in, as an art form, feel like I relate most to like dressing cool. Not dressing cool, but like expressing yourself in a way. I'm often wearing like some weird shit. Like I recently wore an outfit that my husband was like, you kind of look like you work at Hogwarts. And I was like, that is a compliment. Like,
amazing.
I know this is cute because you think it's ugly. So, as someone who likes ugly shit, the Met Gala is really for me. So what are your thoughts? What were your takeaways from the Met Gala?
So I think this is one of the first years that I kind of like understood the theme, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because every year I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like midnight something. Okay, this was cool. Like, what is it? Fashion is art or art is fashion. I thought that was really cool. And I was just actually discussing this with a friend last night. There was so many good outfits, so many beautiful things. For me, hands down, Emma Chamberlain won. I thought
she killed it.
The Van Gogh type of dress, it was hand painted. I read somewhere, was just so beautiful. Don't love the bleached eyebrow look. Not my thing.
Yeah, to me, that's in right now, like the shaved bleach eyebrows. And listen, like I said, I'm down for anyone expressing themselves.
Yeah,
I don't know that I'll be doing that because I'm like still filling in my eyebrows, so I'm not quite there yet.
I'm not. I mean, listen, I just got them microbladed last week, so definitely not my thing. But the dress was gorgeous. I actually really liked Hailey Bieber too. I thought she looked. The color combination was phenomenal.
I mean, she's always stunning. I feel like she really pulls off that like clean girl look, and I'm obsessed with all of her products. Like, I am such a Hailey Bieber stan. I own almost every Rhode product. I literally just put a lip gloss on right now. Like, I love the glazing milk. So, like, I just feel like she looks phenomenal all the time.
Yes. There was someone else, and I may butcher her name. I think Doshi is her name. So I don't know what theme she was going for, but that woman's look and her body, she looked like a goddess. Like, it was such a beautiful dress. Like, obviously not something that I could ever pull off, but I thought it was so beautiful. And just like, I'm like, that body was like sculpted. Like, she looked phenomenal. So I really, really liked her. I don't know who she is. I think that's showing my age. I don't know who Doshi is.
You would know one of her songs.
Okay. Maybe.
Like, there was a song last year it's escaping me right now, but you would know. I feel like she sings a song which people are probably screaming at the radio right now. So I think it's like the one that they did the TikTok trend with the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Do you remember that one? Maybe, I don't know. Maybe not. And also, that might be completely off, so I'm sorry if that is.
Who did you think was amazing?
Honestly, there were so many good ones. A lot of things that stand out to me. I was very confused on Bad Bunny.
Don't understand it. Don't really get it.
Yeah, I saw this thing saying like, oh, Bad Bunny was like talking with Kris Jenner, and I was like, no, Kris Jenner's like talking to an old man. Like, that's not Bad Bunny. And then I was like, wait.
I don't think she knew who that was either. She was like, hi.
She's like, whose dad is this? Who's grandpa?
Who's abuelitos here?
I like Sabrina Carpenter. I think she looked really good.
Phenomenal.
I really just like the silhouettes. I think the silhouettes looked really good. I obviously, my best dressed is Connor Story and Hudson Williams. Those
Yes.
are my men, and they
Yes,
were
I know.
beautiful, and I loved it. So they're my best dress. Connor Story is probably my best dress. I'm
Hmm.
obsessed with him. Like I want to be a third in season two, which
Yes,
I've already read the book and there isn't one, so I don't really think there's a chance for me. But
I mean,
nonetheless,
but it was fun. It was fun to watch for me this year, like versus other times where I'm like, I don't really get it. I thought it was cool.
yeah, I like it. It's one of my favorite events that they do. You know, I like to watch the Oscar red carpets and stuff like that, but I just feel like this is fun. Everyone can like express themselves, and I think a lot of times like some of the designers tell them what they have to wear, but I really like when you can see those who like put in the effort. And I think Kim's, she like had a she wore like something a sculptor literally made. Like he doesn't even make clothing.
Yeah.
Like he so I think it's kind of cool.
It
I'm
is.
all for like expressing yourself, especially in clothing. As a shopaholic, I definitely feel that.
I loved it. Good stuff.
So we wanted to discuss some Mother's Day stuff. It is also, I think it's Mental Health Awareness Month too.
I think so.
I could be wrong, but if it
No, I
is,
think you're right.
it's
No,
mental health awareness in our hearts.
always, every day, literally every day. But I think it might be.
And we just kind of wanted to take a moment and talk a little bit about Mother's Day because that can look differently for everyone. So if you're listening to this on Mother's Day and you're a mother, happy Mother's Day, and maybe you want to be a mother and you're not in the right time for that, or if you have a strained relationship with your mother or a mother figure in your life, we want to let you know that we're thinking of you, and we know that this can be a difficult day for some people. My plans are that I will be rotting in my bed, window like shades closed, no one bother me, no one speak to me. I do not want to spend Mother's Day with my child. Or I don't mind spending Mother's Day with my child, but I do not want to mother.
Yeah.
I want to be like I don't want to do like any bathroom breaks. I don't want to have to get any snacks. I don't want to do the bath time. I don't want to put to bed. I want to, like, I'm fine with hanging out with my family. I just don't want to be the one that's in charge. Like, I
You
just
don't
want to
want to
be
put the
like,
work.
I'm
Yeah.
someone's friend. Like, I'm someone's friend hanging out. Like, I don't know that. Like, this kid is, like, he can come talk to me sometimes, but, like, I don't know you that well. Like, I don't want to, I'm not taking you to the bathroom. Like, that's your dad's job. So,
The one
that's,
day you're like, please, let me just be. I get it.
yes. And what are your Mother's Day plans? Anything fun?
So my plans are a little different this year. I don't know if I've shared with our listeners. My mom is a little bit older, so she's in her mid 80s. Her getting around places is not as easy. She did not want to go to a restaurant. She doesn't like to be in like around with like a lot of people. So I respected that. Usually every year I'm like, "Come on, mom, let's do it." And I want what's best for me or what's more convenient for me or what I think the picture of Mother's Day brunch should look like. And this year I was like, "You know what? We're going to celebrate it on Saturday at my house with her, right? So my
Mm-hmm.
brother's coming over. We're going to have, some type of meal here, low key. She can be comfortable and we're going to celebrate her that day that way. So I'm letting go of what I normally want or what I think should look like Mother's Day should look like because I want her to feel good. Um, so that's going to be my mom. And then with us, we typically go out with my in-laws, and then our immediate family, like the kids and myself and my husband, and we're going to go to have brunch. So low key, nothing crazy. I actually don't really love going out on specialized holidays because of the set menu and it's just really packed.
So
I
many
end up
people.
so many people. I end up usually we go to the Keys where it's like kind of just laid back. I don't have to
Mm-hmm.
dress up. I could just eat by the water. But this year my brother-in-law took over plans and he found the restaurant, booked the reservation. So I'm kind of letting go and just going with the flow.
I love that. That's really difficult for me. So I am giving you kudos for that because I know sometimes that can be hard, especially with expectations and all of that. But that sounds nice. Nice and low key, and there's not like a ton of pressure, and I love that. It's yeah, it's a hard it's one of those times a year where you have like expectations, and like I said, my expectations are low. Like if you could bring me like make my coffee and bring it to me in bed and I
We're good.
can watch the Great British Bake Off all day, like we're in heaven. So I'm just down for a nice chill weekend. I've had a couple very busy weekends and
You have.
I'm so excited to just kind of like rot this weekend. So,
Yeah. I love that. I love that our plans are low key.
I
We're being
know.
flexible.
Yes, we're such flexible wives and we're like dream wives, you
I
know?
was gonna say we're a dream. We're a dream come true.
We just go with the flow.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. So we decided that this week we wanted to pick a deeper topic that is a little bit different, I feel like. And you kind of discussed that I feel like as people that have expectations, we're planners, we're all like a little type A. We like to wait for special occasions for things. And I think this is a really good opportunity for us to discuss what that looks like and how does that look for you, essentially.
So I used to be very like, I have to have a reason why I'm going to do this or why I'm going to wear this or my nice perfume. And lately, and like lately, I mean maybe the last 1 or 2 years, I'm like, I'm done with that. I'm really making a conscious effort to celebrate the moment, right? So if I want to wear my expensive perfume to go to Publix, I'm going to do it because it makes me
Yeah.
happy. It makes me feel good. But I was brought up very differently. You wait for special occasions to wear your nice makeup, bring out your nice purse. Like there has to be a reason why you bring out the good stuff. And I think that as I've gotten older, I'm like, life is so short. Life is so fleeting. You don't really know what's next, what's coming. And not from like a negative perspective, more so just like every moment is a gift. And
Mm-hmm.
the more I hear stories or see things or just live day by day, I'm like, every single day is special. So I will go to work in my nicest perfume. We don't have to really dress up for work. And I'm like, no, I'm bringing out my nice blazer. I'm taking out my good shoes because why not? I
Yeah.
think I think we don't give each other enough credit for making it through a day,
No, it's true.
nowadays, like with everything that's going on. So I celebrate the small moments. There's no such thing as like saving my purse or like my good lipstick. Like, no, it's all coming out now. And I think it's allowed me to, again, be a little bit more flexible with things where I used to tend to be a little bit more rigid. So,
Yeah, the same way. I have actually like a rack of clothes that of things that are nice that I want to wait to wear, and I've been trying to just wear it. Like even if I'm going to dinner with my mom and it's like who cares? Like
right. Like, what are you
wear
waiting for?
yeah, like wear the nice top, wear take out the nice bag. I can buy more perfume if I run out of the kind that I like. And I think sometimes it's like, "Oh, don't bring out that nice bag cuz what if it gets ruined?" Well, then it gets ruined. If you're not using it, then what's the point in that? And I think our generation was kind of raised in that way of like you save things for certain times or even like, you don't like you only buy things for special occasions. It's an
Yeah.
anniversary, a birthday, and sometimes it's just like, okay, it's a Thursday and I want to go to the mall and I want to buy the pair of sunglasses that I've been wanting. And I think like you don't necessarily, like you said, surviving day to day can sometimes be harder and more significant than a birthday, an anniversary,
Yeah.
that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and in talking to my mom because I talk a lot to her now about like what were some of her regrets or like what would she have done differently, and she always tells me I would have used or done more of the exciting things or used more of my nice things, and I waited for so long, and she's like, look, now I really don't really go anywhere besides like church and like the doctor and to your house. And she now at this age is she'll go to Publix with like a full face of makeup and she'll bring out her nice purse, and she's like, I mean, where else do I go?
I love it.
So she'll tell me, she's like, I regret not having done that when I was going out to lunch or when I was meeting my friends or or I didn't take that trip because I was waiting for the next big thing to happen. and then it didn't happen and I didn't take the trip. So again, all within reason. I know we all have budgetary constraints. I'm not saying go out and buy whatever
No, of
and be,
course.
but waiting for what? Like, what are we waiting for?
But it could also even just be like doing your hair. I feel
Yeah.
like for a long time, I'll look at pictures of myself where like, I can't believe I used to show up at work looking a certain way. And I'm like, I just like did not like, I didn't even like care. And not to say like you need to care about your appearance, but something like just like straightening my hair or blowing it out or putting it in like a cute bun or something. It doesn't have to be something extraordinary, but doing just something small so that I feel better about myself. Part of the reason I got the job at Free People was because I work from home and I was wearing like a lot of sweatpants, pajama pants, looking like so frumpy every day. And then like parenting at home. And I was like, you know what? I want a reason to like wear some fun clothes. And not to say like I could always wear fun clothes, but it was like this was a way for me to kind of express myself and wear something cool. And I look forward to that. Like I think about the outfits that I'm going to wear to Free People each week that I go because it's like my way, kind of like the Met Gala stuff, just expressing myself and wearing something fun. And a lot of times I'm wearing a very expensive outfit, but I'm just like, this is a fun way for me to do something random on a Tuesday, you know?
Yeah, and creating those opportunities for joy, right? Because a lot of times I was thinking about it today, my days look so similar. Like I get up, I take the kids, I go to work, I come back, I go walk, and I'm like, I have to create moments of joy for myself. So if putting on my Initio perfume, which I will talk about that later because it
But
is an
yes,
amazing perfume, um, if that makes me happy, why wouldn't I do it? I am fighting insurance companies all day long. I am in the war zone at work, right? So like
literally.
if I can smell good and like it makes me feel good, why wouldn't I do it? So I call those like creating moments of joy versus just like waiting for them to happen. So
Yeah. No, I
it's
agree.
it's made a difference for me.
And I've been recently, every now and then, I buy myself a new Pilates set. Like a cute little bra, cute little shorts or leggings. And you know what? I'm like, I want to wear this on a Saturday and I feel better when I go to Pilates and I'm wearing like a cute little matching set and that's for me. And I don't care. And like you said, budget, obviously we're and my husband would probably say like that's probably not in the budget, but like let me live my life.
You got this job for that purpose, right? Like
Exactly. Exactly. Also, one thing we didn't tell our listeners is that we were together a couple days ago.
we saw each other this weekend. It was so fun.
Yes, we had anniversary party for our job and we kind of turned up. It was a good
Good.
time.
There's videos. Should we
Yeah.
share them?
The videos I haven't seen them yet, so I'm a little nervous.
I haven't sent them to you because I was like, did I dance like that? Wow. Okay.
Oh, yeah. So if you were at the Dolphin Mall on Saturday night and happened to catch us, no, you didn't.
No, I wasn't there. I actually have a really funny story about that I discovered yesterday. So at this party, a lot of our coworkers, we don't see them every day, right? So for our listeners that don't know, we work at an office and then there's like field employees and we don't see people all the time. So I saw someone who I thought was a new person that just joined our office staff. So I was like hugging her and I was telling her how happy I was that she was part of our office and whatever. We danced, we had a great time. I think we may have taken a shot together. Um, that's who I thought that person was. So come Monday, we go to the office and I go to the break room, and this person who I thought was at the party was sitting there. I'm like, hey, girl. And she's like, hey, good morning. And I'm like, are we going to like pretend that we didn't dance Saturday? Like that we told each other that we're like sisters? Like, okay, whatever. Maybe she's different in the office. Somehow it came up in conversation yesterday that who I thought was at the party was not that person. It was someone
No.
else. And I kept asking her, like, are you happy to be part of the work family? Like, welcome aboard. This is an analyst, a BCBA that has been with us for 2 years. And you know
Okay.
what? I'm not going to talk about it. I'm not going to send her a text. I shared with her how much I care about her and how happy I
Listen,
am. Yeah.
it's not the first time that this has happened
It
to you.
it's not the first time. I didn't recognize you in a big conference and after working with you for like 5 years.
I think it was like COVID times we were wearing masks though, so I'll give you that one.
No,
And
you weren't wearing a mask. I remember it very clearly. Thank you for trying to make me feel better. But it was like, I don't know what happened. I zoned out. But that was a little fun anecdote. So maybe I won't be sharing the videos of this
yeah,
weekend.
it was a fun night though. It was good to see everyone. It was
Yeah.
good to we were on the dance floor. We had a good time. It's we don't do those events pretty often, so it was really nice to just like catch up and kind of see everyone in a more casual setting, and it was good. I liked it. I my legs were hurting the next day. It was like Western themed, so we were all wearing cowboy boots. So like my calves were just not like
Yeah.
prepared for the dancing and the cowboy boots. It was quite the night.
I was like, do I have nerve damage on my feet? This
I
like
know.
really hurts.
I also left with 4 pieces of cake like piled in a thing and
You
brought that home
did.
with me, and that was actually really bomb. So, highly recommend that.
That was fun.
But yeah, so kind of yeah, back on that.
Sorry.
Any event, we really want you guys to like focus on making those special occasions for yourself and taking those times and plan something. Like if you want to wear something out and plan a happy hour with your friend, go out and make the event to do. And one of the things I also wanted to talk about is like given that it's like Mother's Day and even these like special occasions is as a mom, I know I like kind of talked poorly about myself in the whole like turtle shirt and whatever, but I am someone that does like goes a little over the top for like the little occasions, and it's pajama day and this day and it's teacher appreciation right now and I'm
Yes.
crafting all of the things. And sometimes people are like, why do you put this pressure on yourself and you do too much? And maybe that's true, but I want to remind everyone that not only is it your child's childhood, but this is also like your motherhood too. And you're free to make that experience for yourself however you want that to be. And the way that looks for me is like sometimes I'm not in control of a lot of things, but if I can put together something cool for my son to wear on, Western Day or Read Across America Day, that's like one thing that I feel like I have in control and is fun for me and is fun for him. I I want people to know that like and maybe that doesn't make you happy and don't do that if it doesn't make you happy, but those little things I think sometimes parents get judgment. Like I took my kid to Hawaii at 18 months old. They're like, well, he's not going to remember it. And it's like, well, do I keep him in a cage till he's like 7? Because if he's not going to remember it, who cares? But it's also your motherhood, and sometimes those moments are really tough, and we do things like go on vacation or do trips or spend late nights at Disney or whatever it is. And a lot of times, like, I'm selfishly making that about me, and that's okay too. You can selfishly make those memories and those situations for yourself because this is your motherhood. And when we look back on this, when our kids are older, I want to be able to remember like the happiness I felt when I saw my kid enjoying something or excited to wear the outfit for Decades Day or, whatever it is.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Have you experienced situations like that?
Definitely. And it's funny that you call that selfish because I think it's like the least selfish thing. You are, yes, it's for you, but inadvertently it's for them, right?
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, especially now that again, my son is older and he's graduating, I'm like, those are the moments that you remember. Those are the moments that you cherish, like creating those memories for you. And in the moment, you're like, oh my gosh, it's today is like 100 day of school or it's like Lion Day and it's overwhelming. But when you look back, it is your motherhood. And have you seen those videos that talk about the last time that you do something? That hit me so hard the other day when it was like, I didn't realize that that was the last time that I, carried my daughter, or
Yeah.
the last time that I made a shirt for Nick to go to school because now
Mm-hmm.
I don't need to do that. And it's those moments that, yeah, it is our motherhood. And I just don't think it's selfish. I think it's beautiful that we sacrifice and give so much of ourselves because it makes us happy for them, you
And
know?
you don't even realize in the moment. I was with my sister-in-law last night, and my she'll be 10 this year.
Oh my God, already?
I know, isn't that insane?
Wow.
And my son, who's 5, was in the corner like pretending he was finding like treasure, and he was like, "Mommy, Daddy, look what I found, like look at this." And of course Matt and I were like trying to do something, we were like a little bit annoyed, we're like, okay. And my sister-in-law was like, "Oh my god, I love hearing this, I love hearing like like him excited about this certain item." And she's like, "You don't understand, like I don't hear that anymore, like with a
Yeah.
10-year-old it's so different." And not to say that you need to even I can still be annoyed. There's a space for
Yeah, yeah,
both,
of course.
right?
Of course.
I can still be like, it's 8 o'clock at night, I want to get out of here and go home. But also being like, there will be a last time that happens. There's
Yeah.
going to
Yeah.
be a last time that we do a group Halloween costume every year, and we go all out, and I craft things and I make everything. And I really feel like there's going to be a day that he's like, one, he's not going to want to dress up for Halloween, or two,
Yeah.
he's going to be like, "I want to be this and you're not going to trick or treat with me." So I'm like, I want to take in every moment and like be able to look back at that as much as I can, to like, this is my experience. Like these are the times that when I'm in my 80s that I'm going to look back at this and enjoy it.
Yeah, I agree with you. It's such a bittersweet situation, right? Like where you're like,
Yeah.
oh, it's so overwhelming, but then you don't want it to end because
Yeah.
and you said something the other day that really has stuck with me, which was like that we will know our kids longer as adults than we do as
Hmm.
children. And that
It's
really,
true.
really, really has stuck with me because I'm like, as I see now, my oldest, he turns 18 next month. He's going to be a full ass adult, and I'm now going to experience him as an adult, and he's going to make decisions that maybe I don't agree with, and he's going to do things that I would have done differently, and I want to be there for him. It's just it's such a weird space, like this motherhood space when you don't have like babies, but you have like I don't know how to explain it. Like every day I'm like so grateful for it, and also it gets me so emotional, but then I'm happy about it. Like
Yeah.
you're all over the place. Motherhood is
Yeah.
definitely
It really is. And it is amazing. Like every moment is such a different feeling. I feel like I can go from being like so annoyed to being like, go the fuck to bed. Like I'm so like, I just want to have alone time. And then he's in his bed and I'm like, I want to hang out with
same.
him. Yeah, like it's so weird. I'm like, why am I being so bipolar? But
Yeah,
it's,
yeah. I
I
think
mean,
about that.
yeah. And like right now, like when I'm not around him, or when he's, at a friend's house or whatever, and I'm like, well, what's he doing? Like, or is somebody being mean to him?
Yeah.
Like those things, like it's truly like you're wearing your heart on your sleeve, and like anyone can, affect that. So I feel strongly that take in the moments, enjoy them. You can feel all the feelings. You can be annoyed, you can be tired, you can be happy, you can be excited, but this is your motherhood too, and enjoy it.
Yep. Agreed.
Um, awesome. Well, I feel like we should maybe get into some of our do I need this items.
Okay. I'm ready.
So my first do I need this is I just like some weird shit, let me tell you. I really want the Sperry Slim Boat Mules. I know that's a
Okay.
mouthful.
Okay.
I'm looking for a casual mule. I had for a while the back 70 tan mules that I ordered, then they were on back order, and then they canceled it. And I was like, maybe this is a sign that like I shouldn't own these. So I've been recently, I want a summer mule. I'm like very into that like LL Bean,
Yes.
like Cape Cod, boat bag, sweaters,
You're in Nantucket. You're in Nantucket.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
And
Okay.
I will be spending a month at the Jersey Shore this
Nice.
summer. So I will be, I don't know. I mean, not that the Jersey Shore is Nantucket. It's quite different, but it's fine. Same thing. But I've been wanting a mule. So that's
Okay.
been on my wish list right now. I've seen that Aritzia actually does like did a collab with Sperry.
Mm-hmm.
And they did like their own version. I don't think that one's a mule though. That's like a full like loafer,
Loafer.
but it's a little bit more chic looking than the regular like Sperry boat shoe. So
Okay.
That's one of my my wants, but I feel like that can like I don't know. It looks I feel like it has to be dressed right or it just kind of can look like a little tacky in my opinion. So,
No, I think you can, and then eventually you can transition that into like a fall shoot
I
too.
know that's what I'm thinking.
The 3 days of fall we get here, but
I
nonetheless.
know. I know.
Um,
For
I'm picturing it. I think it could work. I mean, I'd have to see what they look like, but anything spare. I love Sperry's. I think
I
they're
know.
they're
And they're
beautiful.
comfortable.
Yeah.
I'm all about like, the arch support and the in my old age.
We sound like we're 75. Like,
I know. Honestly, I feel like I'm 75 sometimes.
okay, I love that for you. And are you thinking with dresses, shorts, like combo?
Yeah, dresses, shorts, a pair of like long dark denim jeans. Like I have
Okay.
this new pair of jeans from Free People that's like they are a barrel, but they're very long and they're like a low rise. Oh, and let me make a statement on low rise jeans. I was talking
Okay,
to a
go.
customer about this the other day. Well, first statement is this. Skinny jeans, they do not need to come back. I do not I cannot have them come back. I'm sorry. I just like it's a no. And then we're on the low rise train right now, and I fully support the low rise train
Okay.
because the difference between low rise jeans now and low rise jeans when we used to wear them in the early 2000s is
Uh-huh.
one, the low rise jeans in the early 2000s were one skinny jeans and they were low, low, low,
Like
low, low.
low rise. Like,
Yes, they
yeah,
were
no.
low. The low rise jeans right now, I love because as someone with like very long legs, for me, I think they're almost slightly lower than a mid rise. And I feel like the way it cuts the body is so nice and flattering,
Okay.
especially with a relaxed leg. I'm all about like looking at like proportions as someone that has a big butt, long legs. I love like a low rise, mid rise jean because it really just like for on my body fits me at such a good spot. And when people are trying to cancel the low rise jeans, I want to make it very clear. We're
You're
canceling the 2000 low rise jeans, not the 2026 ones, because
I agree.
those I think are so flattering and I feel like hit me at such a good spot. And I love a denim pant. Like I must own 25 pairs of jeans and I'm always like on the hunt for an even better one. And I'm reading different Reddit vlogs of A Goldie and Citizens of Humanity and what are the best
Yes.
denim cuts. So I love a mid rise to low rise wide leg or relaxed leg jean. Recently, people have suggested buying the Levi's 90s relaxed jean and sizing up
Yeah.
2 to 3 sizes.
I saw
They
that.
become more low rise. And I'm obsessed with that. I just think it's so flattering on body types, especially
They look
someone.
effortless. Like they just look like
Yeah,
you obviously you planned your outfit, but you may not have, and you still look good.
exactly. And with a
I like them
boat
a lot.
shoe or like a shoe like
Yeah.
that, that really elevates it in a way you can just wear it with. Again, here's my Aritzia function t-shirt. I recommended
Hmm.
this a couple episodes ago. I own it
You
in
did.
every color. I love it. But I feel like a good pair of denim and a shoe like that really is just so cute with the t-shirt, sweater over your shoulder, cute bag. That's why I'm liking a fun bag because you could wear a really plain outfit, fun
Yeah.
bag,
You
you're
dress
set
it
to
up.
go. So
Yeah.
that's my that would be like the ideal plan to that outfit. So if our listeners have any jeans, if you're a tall girl, you have big legs, I have big legs. I'm not saying you have big legs. I if our listeners have big legs, a good relaxed jean or a barrel jean sometimes is actually more flattering on a
Yeah.
body type like that. So I feel like people can, look at those and always dress it up in their way. So
Yeah.
that's my do I need this? And I feel like I
I
may have
like
just
that.
convinced myself that I do need it.
You're like, I just checked out.
I
I just
just
bought them.
ordered.
No, I love that because the chokehold that a skinny jean had on me
Oh,
is lethal.
I know. Me too.
I recently got rid of my last pair and I was like, no, I cannot be seen in public in these. Like it's just, and I have your opposite body. So I'm short. So I've got big legs, but they're short legs. with like a short torso. So I've got to figure out, like, the skinny jean never worked on me. I don't know why
I mean,
anyone
same. Why I was
allowed
wearing
me.
that. First of all, for me, they were like 5 inches too short. I looked like I was wearing like capri pedal pushers.
It
Like,
just,
I just,
no.
I don't know. I have a couple of friends that are still on the skinny jean. We have a group chat, and I'm always roasting them. Like, guys, pick a new jean.
No,
And
no,
we do.
get rid
We
of them.
actually do. We started doing this around Christmas time. We're gonna do it in the summer, where we do like a clothing trade off, and we all
Okay.
kind of have like different body types, but we're similar sizes, and everyone brings a bunch of clothes, and it's almost like a
That's cool.
thrift store, and we trade like this is gonna look good on you, and this is gonna look good on you, and it's so much fun. And
That
last
is
time,
fun.
I gave a bunch of like relaxed jeans because I also thrift a lot too, so I had a bunch of like that I thrifted that didn't fit me, and I was like, no, you're wearing this relaxed jean and this is going to be your new look, like, and I was telling them like, no, you're going to do this. So all of our millennial friends, embrace the relaxed jean, embrace the barrel jean. I You'll be so much more comfortable, just saying that.
I have a couple of friends that haven't embraced it either, so maybe this will hit the mark.
Yes, just try it. I mean, obviously you wear what you want, like, right?
Yes,
This
please. Oh
is,
my God, don't
yes,
cancel us for
I know.
like a relaxed
No, wear what
jean.
you want, but also like people don't like to wear jeans because they're uncomfortable. But if you're wearing a loose baggy jean, it's like wearing sweatpants.
It's
I,
true. It's
I
true.
I will die on that hill that bury me in barrel jeans because they are life and so comfortable.
That is your thing. That has been your thing. I
It
like them.
has.
Okay. Well, my do I need this is more geriatric in nature. And it's, do I need to get myself the Kindle Unlimited? And this is
Ooh.
why.
Okay.
So I read a lot. That's actually the way I go to sleep is with my Kindle. It's like my melatonin. I wake up and like my Kindle's like on my face and I've fallen asleep. So if I don't have it, I can't sleep. Like, I'm actually terrified. I should have like a backup Kindle in the event that one dies, that I have another one, because if not, I won't sleep. But I go through books, like 3 books a week sometimes, right? And I had tried the unlimited, and then every book that I went to try to get wasn't part of the unlimited plan. So I was like, well,
Of
what the fuck
course.
is this? But my husband's like, every book you buy is like 14.99, like
Mm-hmm.
12.99. He's like, I think you should try the unlimited thing again. So I'm thinking about it. I don't know. I don't even know where I can like research. Like, if the authors I like are on there, then it would make 100% sense. But that I don't know. That one time I tried, like, I love Danielle Steele. I am a Danielle Steele stan, and the books I was trying to get were not part of the
Of
plan. So I'm like,
course.
how is this a thing? So if any of our listeners have it, or if Kindle Unlimited would like to let me know how that works,
We'd
I'm
love
in.
that.
Would love that.
Well, also, do you have a library card?
I do have a library card.
Have you rented books through your library? Borrowed
I have
books through your
not.
library?
I
That
haven't.
Okay, so you need to see, it's probably through Libby, but and you can go and borrow books from your library and put them right on your Kindle too.
Oh, that's such a good idea. Okay,
Yeah.
maybe I need to do
So
that.
I do that with audiobooks. And actually I've done it with Kindle books too from my library uses like some weird thing called like ebook something. But
Okay.
and then I'll just like I'll get on wait lists of the books that I want to read,
Oh,
and
that's
then
cool.
it lets me know and it downloads it right in my thing, and then I read it.
Oh, I love that. I'm actually even part of a book club now.
Ooh.
Squishy, and it's fun. And we just finished reading a really, really good book. If you ask me for the title, I can't tell you, but it was about the Vietnam War.
Okay.
Oh,
It
so
was
good.
good.
It was really long, but it was so good. And it was like emotion filled. I had war dreams. I was in the war too. Like,
Wow.
I had to take a break because I apparently internalize
You
anything and
you
everything.
saw Nam.
I no, literally. And today is my book club, but I'm gonna have to miss it because I have a very important dinner tonight for work. So I'm sad that I won't be part of the discussion. Maybe I'll call them from the bathroom or
Oh,
something
that would be good. That would be
and
good.
be like,
I
"Here's
I actually
what
just
up."
finished a good memoir.
Okay,
Strangers. It's been, have you heard of
I've
this?
heard of
Mm-hmm.
this. Okay, that the guy just like up and leaves or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Was that it? Okay,
Yep. I just finished it yesterday. Very good. It's like a memoir on divorce, and I think they're doing an adaptation, and Gwyneth Paltrow is going to play the author.
I
And
read a snippet of it.
It was very good. It was a really really good book, and she just kind of goes into, not to like ruin anything, but she really just goes into like the process of what that looks like, and kind of feeling like, was I married to a stranger, and that
Yeah.
like this could happen. So I really liked it. It was a really good memoir. So I would recommend that if you guys are
Okay.
looking for another book.
I
Um
might I might get into that. I'd read the little like what is it, preview, and then I was like, oh my
mhm.
gosh, I started to get mad at my husband for no
I
reason. I'm like,
know.
this is dangerous
I
territory. I
know.
shouldn't read this.
I know, no, no, I get that. I get that. But a lot of things she talks about is like being aware of financial, ownership. And I think you
Yeah.
and I have talked about this, being a woman too. Like, you want to know where your finances are, and
Yeah.
having the capability to, and we both work, like being able to sustain yourself too, because not to say like this will happen with our husbands, but things like this,
Yeah.
can happen. So
For sure.
it was a really good book, and I feel like it's something that, especially being married, I would
Yeah.
recommend to anyone to read.
On my list for sure.
Well, I would say yes to the Kindle Unlimited. If you're reading 3 books a week, like, it's got to save you some money, right?
Yeah, for sure. I'm looking for any corner I can cut.
No, I get that. And then my next thing is more of something that I'm on a hunt for. I don't know the exact item, but I would like a vintage brown leather jacket. That's something that it's going to be like more of like a thrift goal thing on Depop. I really don't want to, I really want to buy one that is secondhand, that's used, but something that's like honestly like a bomber jacket, like
That's what I was
cute,
picturing.
like a worn in, like brown vintage. So that's been on my list of, do I need this? And the answer is yes, I do need this. It's just
Hmm.
more or less like when I find the right one that's going to be for me, and how it's going to pan out. I know, like, I'm gonna be somewhere and one is gonna find me. I just have this feeling.
Manifest that 100%. I love
Yes.
that. Okay. All right. Well, now recommendations. I
Yes.
know I wanted to talk about really quickly about I've been on this hair healing journey. I talk about it almost every episode, but I recently bought the Baby Bliss Pro for because
Okay.
I'm on a straightening hair type like kick right now. It is so amazing.
Is it?
I don't think I had ever like used a Baby Bliss or like the Baby Bliss products, and I had heard about it and I was like, "Wait, let me try this," because I did the Dyson Air Straight. I do not recommend. I
Okay.
really regret that I bought that. It was a waste of my money. I may or may not try to not return it, like resell it. I've used it twice. It's not the look I was going for. So I hadn't been using heat, and then I bought the Baby Bliss, and I'm like, wow, there's like 6 different settings that you can use. So I use like the light, the I guess like coldest one or whatever that's called,
Mm-hmm.
and it just leaves my hair so nice. And I think that if you haven't tried that product and you're looking for a straightener, I really recommend it.
I'm
It's
using like an old ass chi from like 2001. So
That's
like
what I had
I c-
before.
I
Yeah.
could probably be in the market for a new hair straightener. So I might have to look at that.
Yeah, it's good stuff. I would recommend it. I do have the Dyson Airwrap as well. I still don't really know how to use it. I know we've talked about this for years, but now that my hair there's still some parts of my hair that are damaged. So I need to have my hair fully like healed in order, I think, to get the right curl.
Yeah.
But that's a really awesome tool. Also, it's obviously very expensive and it's an investment, but I'm not ready for that yet. Like the parts in the front of my hair are burned, so like it just gives me this weird like curl look, but the Baby Bliss has really helped to kind of like hide the parts that are still burned. So,
I like that. Yeah,
yeah.
I live and die on the Dyson Airwrap. I mean, mainly just like I blow out my hair with it every 5 days or so. But yes, no, all about a good hair tool to invest in is really good, especially if you're going to use it all the time and it's going
Yeah,
to protect your hair too. So
for sure.
I'm all about that. My first recommendation is, okay, this is a setting powder. This is a baked setting powder that I have been obsessed with. I've been using it for about 2 years now.
Okay.
It is the Kosas Cloud Set. It is a talc-free baked setting powder, and I love it because I literally will just put it like right in my T-zone, and it gives this blurred effect. So if you're looking for a setting powder, now it's not going to be like it's not a loose setting powder, so you either use a brush or a sponge, and you just kind of like tap it in the areas that you want to be blurred. I'm obsessed with it. I'm on my second round of it. It lasts forever, but I have one, and I, even if like you don't want to wear any makeup, you can literally like just put a little bit on under your eyes, like in the middle of your forehead, any spot that you just want to like blur a little bit. Obsessed with. So that is one of my beauty recommendations that I've been recommending to a bunch of people, and I used it the other day, and I'm like, this is something I need to talk about because I love it.
I might need to try that. I don't even know when do I wear that? At the end of my makeup? When do I put that at end of my
Yep.
makeup routine?
Yeah, after concealer, just in the spots that like you really want like a blurred look. It doesn't really sit into lines, which is nice. I like that about it. It just like kind of gives that like overall look, which I think is good.
Okay. Sold.
Awesome. And then my other recommendation is if you're a coffee drinker like myself, I have invested in an espresso machine. And did you guys get the Nespresso at work? Did you ever get one?
I think we have one. I don't know. I don't really drink coffee, but I think we do.
And my Nespresso machine, I don't go to Starbucks anymore because I make a better coffee at home than a Starbucks. And I look forward to this coffee so much. Now, the only issue that I have is I'm now drinking so much coffee. Like I mentioned earlier, I'm on the verge of a cardiovascular event. Canceled.
Canceled. Don't say that.
To the point that I was telling you this week, I'm having trouble sleeping at night because I'm drinking too much caffeine during the day, and I can't fall asleep, and then I finally fall asleep, and then I wake up in the morning, I'm exhausted, so I drink more coffee. It's just like a very bad cycle. So trying to break that, but I'm obsessed with my Nespresso machine, and if you really like coffee and maybe you have no idea what you want to ask for Mother's Day, send your husband, your spouse, a link to an espresso machine, and you will not regret it if you want to stop buying Starbucks. So that's my other like kind of lifestyle related recommendation that I have for this week.
Love that.
Yes.
Such a good one.
All right, awesome. Well, I think that's all we have for this week.
Yes.
So thank you guys so much for listening. Remember to like, subscribe, rate us on wherever you listen to podcasts. Leave us a comment. What are some things you're doing for Mother's Day? What are some items that you want us to try? We appreciate everyone letting us know when they do try items, and we're so happy you guys are listening.
Thanks for listening, guys.
Have a good rest of your day.
Bye.
Bye.